Hello and welcome to another severe weather outlook for the next few days. I'll be discussing weather for June 14th, June 15th, and June 16th, and a little bit of current weather. For today, June 14th, 2022, we have three slight risk areas posted across the U.S. and two marginals. Today's risk is hardly related to tornadoes, with only two areas of 2% risk, which only includes a population of 15 million. The slight risks, though, includes a population of 50 million, which the main threat is hail and wind. Although only 15% chance is the max threat for hail and wind, you should still be watching out for these strong winds because meteorologists, they can't be perfect, but they can be accurate. So watch out later for strong winds. Tie down anything that could fly away if you live anywhere in these 15 or 5% risk zones. For hail, have anywhere in these zones. Park your cars inside a garage, under an overhang, anywhere where you can protect your car from extensive damage at the fists of these storms that really aren't doing much right now. The ones up here in Iowa will be sparking later in the day, as seen by radar, which they have not sparked yet. Tomorrow's risk is much more probable for stronger storms, with an enhanced risk located over most of Wisconsin, a slight risk over most of Wisconsin, most of Iowa, and a little bit of Michigan. Two areas of marginal risk. Tomorrow's main threat will be hail, with a 30% risk and a significant risk over that 30% area. Only a population of 2.2 million in the significant area, 1.5 in the 30%, 6 million in the 15%. This risk is located over areas just outside of major population centers such as Chicago, Milwaukee, and Green Bay and Madison. Still, you should be taking cover if you're anywhere in this 5% and there's storm coming, because just take cover. This 5% risk is widespread across most of the East Coast, with most of Georgia, all of West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, New York all included, with much of Western Maryland included. The risk for hail is very likely in some areas and unlikely in others. Wind, the second most significant threat for tomorrow, a 30% risk located over the area where most of the hail risk was located, 1.1 million people in that area. 15% chance has a lot of Wisconsin, a lot of Iowa, and parts of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan included. If you're anywhere near that 15% risk, you should probably be away from windows, away from doors, just because there might be a quick moving storm that moves in, brings strong winds, heavy rain with it. You don't want to be near windows, you don't want to be near doors. Just stay out of the path of this. The tornado threat tomorrow is already listed at a 10% chance, with a significant threat on that 10% area, with a population of 1.3 million. Tornadoes, they may not be the main threat tomorrow, but there's something you should be keeping an eye on because of the threat they have listed. The 10% risk with the significant threat over it. Significant goes for EF2 and EF5s when they're more likely to happen. So 10% or greater probability of EF2 or EF5s within a 25 miles of a point. So tomorrow's main risks are really hail and wind, but you have that higher risk of tornadoes in some areas. For Thursday, you have much less widespread risk, with only around 32 million people in the risk area. You do have some major cities like Pittsburgh, Columbus, Cleveland, Buffalo, and Rochester. In the 5% in the marginal risk, you have Kansas City, Cincinnati, Lincoln, Knoxville, and Dayton, Ohio. This one, we don't have any outlooks for hail, wind, and tornado yet. It's too far out to predict. But still, if you're anywhere in these areas, you have a chance of severe weather. Even outside these areas, you may have a chance of rain tomorrow. So just be ready for anything. Currently, right now in Georgia, we have a severe thunderstorm watch, which was issued just a few minutes ago. It's around 30 minutes ago. It goes for most of Georgia and parts of southern South Carolina, a little bit of northern Florida. This severe thunderstorm warning goes until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the leftovers of the derecho that swept across the northern Midwest yesterday and caused a lot of wind damage. Had a few tornado warnings, but no tornado reports as far as I know. Lots of hail. This system is still very strong, as you can tell by all the little tiny cells out front that can pack a big punch. Then you have the main line. So stay safe the next few days, especially tomorrow with those threats, and have a good day.